Let's talk about something that we all have been through. Maybe it even kept you up at night at some point. Why does your partner not post you? Is he hiding something? Maybe it's not that deep, right? Or maybe he has a whole other family that you don't know about. Or maybe it's something deeper. Maybe it's about his attachment style. Let's find out. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lala and I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself mentally, emotionally, and softly. I'm just a private person. I don't really post people like that. I don't post anything like that. Or maybe he's saying like, oh, I don't want people in my business. I don't want people in my business. Let's just keep it low key. Let's just not go to social media. If you confront your partner and he said one of those things, then most likely he's an avoidant and there's a deeper reason on why he doesn't post you. Let's talk about it. So he doesn't post you because he says he's a private person, but he posts everything else. He posts his barber, he posts where he goes to eat at, he posts his car, he might even post his coworker. Hey, because why not? But posting you is where he draws the line. He makes it seem like I'm just protecting my privacy, but in reality, this is not about privacy at all. This is about avoidance. Let's break it down. Avoidance, hate, like despise, and they fear emotional closeness. Like avoidance do not like emotional closeness at all. So they make it seem like they're private so you won't push for deeper connection. Because who can argue with, oh, I'm private? You can't argue with that. They think if they frame it as a boundary, like, oh, I'm just a private person, you won't question it. And guess what? They still get to keep you in their life without having the responsibility of fully claiming you. Because if they don't publicly post you, they're not really claiming you. You can be married, you can be dating for years, and they still won't post you. They think it makes them sound mature, like they don't value getting validation from social media. But that's not why they do it. They actually like validation from social media, but that's another video that we're not even gonna touch on today. In reality, it's a defense mechanism. Plain and simple. It's a defense mechanism. And by them framing it that way, that they're private, they're making it seem that you're the one who's unreasonable and you're the one who's shallow for wanting to be posted on social media. Then you might start thinking, am I overreacting? Am I asking for too much? Is this crazy? Am I crazy? But let me tell you something, you're not crazy. Your feelings are absolutely valid, and don't let them convince you to silence your own needs. Another thing is that for avoidance, posting means being vulnerable. When they're seen with you publicly in pictures, they have to admit that the relationship is real. Like, this is it. And if it's real, they might lose control. So instead, they hide. They might say things like, oh, social media is so toxic and I don't post much anyways. I just watch highlights. I don't really post like that. I just watch highlights on Instagram. Or let's just keep this between us. Let's not put social media in this. So basically, they want the benefits of closeness without the visibility that comes with it, without the commitment that comes with it, and without being vulnerable that comes with it. They don't want that. They only want the good parts. Let that sink in. Also, avoidance love image control. They care a lot about what other people think. And they're very intentional about what they show the outside world. Especially on social media, it might not look like it, but they're very intentional on what they share and what they don't share. They keep a very tight grip on how people see them and how people perceive them. Often their online presence, like that's not everybody, but often their online presence is very like not controversial at all. Very clean, very basic. Maybe they post memes, maybe they post gym pictures, maybe they repost highlights, but they never post something that shows emotional closeness or them being vulnerable at all. Not even like with family members or anything like that. They don't post stuff like that. So posting you most definitely don't fit in their image at all. Their image most likely is about detachment and independence. Also for them, public posts feel like emotional exposure. Here's what they think. If I post her, people will know that I care. And if they know that I care, she will have power over me. So basically, avoidance see being vulnerable as a weakness. And as soon as they publicly say, oh, I love this girl, or oh, I love you, that's when they feel like they're handing over the control. The next thing is about their fear. If he posts you publicly, that's not the end of it. That's only the beginning. Because people will start asking questions. People are going to start commenting, having conversations, asking questions. And avoidance don't like that. People might notice things. And they might ask him like, oh, is this your girl? Are you guys official? Or, oh, I didn't know you was in a relationship. Guess what that means for an avoidant? Guess what that means for an avoidant? Pressure. And they hate that. Because now they gotta explain or defend y'all's connection. They don't want to talk about that stuff. They would rather keep things low-key, keep things vague. They do not want that type of attention. Also, another fear that avoidants have is messy breakups, messy endings. They do not like that at all. Like, being talked about is not something that they want, especially not in that context where it comes to like emotional stuff. They do not want to be talked about in that way. And you know, your partner might think that, oh, if I never post her, there will be no conversations when we break up. If I don't post her, I won't have to tell anybody that we broke up because nobody knows to begin with. So it's basically damage control before the damage even happens. Not posting you is also a sign of withholding. Like, it sends a very clear message. And that message is that you are not a part of the version of himself that he's presenting to the public. You are not a part of that. Let that sink in. You are not a part of his world that he shares with his family, his friends, and strangers. You're not part of that. Because posting on social media is more than just a picture. It's a sign of acknowledgement and emotional integration. And avoidance resists this very often. And you know why that is? Because it's like saying you're a part of them. It's like saying that you belong together. It's like saying you are part of their world. That's too much pressure for an avoidant. That's too much pressure. If your partner has a consistent pattern of not posting you, but he posts everything else, that's a message. That's not privacy, especially if you guys have kids together and he posts the kids, but he never posts you. He posts his gym selfies, but he never posts you. He posts his soccer, football highlights, basketball highlights, but he never posts you. That says a lot about him. It's not about you at all. You're not ugly. You're probably very pretty. You could be Beyonce and he would not post you. Like, it has nothing to do with you. It's not privacy. It's emotional distance. And that's what they get. Like, that's what they want. They do not want to be close. They want emotional distance. There's a huge difference between privacy and secrecy. And if you feel like you're being hidden or you're being kept a secret, most likely you are. Like, you're not imagining things. Like, most likely that's what it is. Usually it's not about them necessarily cheating, but it definitely opens a door. Nobody knows that he's in a relationship, right? But also, It's more than just that. It's about them not wanting to be held accountable, and they don't want to lose control. They feel like if they don't say publicly that they love you, no one will never know. He still has the power. If you ever felt like your partner was hiding you, drop a comment and like this video. Trust me, you are not alone in this. You are not alone. Your feelings are valid, and this is a safe space. Wanting to feel acknowledged is not asking for too much. You're not asking for too much. It's literally the bare minimum. It's okay to expect more. You deserve someone who is proud to show you off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.